Looks like another leaky seal.
If you got a problem, don't care what it is,
Do a search. When I'm looking at repairing something that I don't do every day, I first like to do a search to see if there's a video out there of somebody else who did it. Somebody that probably has like the same skills as I got, just an everyday guy, does some garage mechanic work. And in this case, there's quite a few out there with the Chevy pickup rear seal replacement. So it's easy to get familiar with the procedure before I started it. And then I can gauge myself, say, yeah, I think I can do that. So then I go at it. Leaky wheel seal, fell right apart. I caught this seal leaking before everything got completely soaked with oil. It just started leaking a little bit, and I knew right away what I needed to do. These brake pads look pretty decent. These look like they're pretty new. And the rotor looks like it's in good condition. So I'm just going to put that caliper just back on the way it is. I had one heck of a time trying to get one of the lug nuts off. This one right here. It took me like 2 hours. I tried everything. WD-40, liquid wrench, carburetor cleaner, heated a couple times. And the only way I could get it off is if I did the drill and chisel part of it off. Never broke free then. But that was a big challenge here, but I got it. And I guess they say if you use an impact wrench to put these on, they can really get stuck on there like that. But I think it was just corroded to the rim. I don't think this is steel. It's some kind of alloy. You can see around each lug nut there's corrosion like that. And it was just froze right on there. But that was a job. I'm just using the lug wrench to tighten these on. I won't use the impact wrench. Because if I was stuck somewhere on the road with a flat tire, I wouldn't even be able to change a tire. I didn't plan this video to be a how to replace a Chevy pickup wheel seal because there's so many videos out there already on that subject. And I appreciate the ones who did them because I took a look at them so I could get a good idea of what I was getting into. So videos can be informative, and in this case it saved me a lot of money just replacing the wheel seal. I saved hundreds of dollars because I was able to do it myself. And just those videos that I watched, they really help. And videos can be very entertaining too, or just give you ideas of something that you might want to try at your own place. I'll show you where I moved our replacement hands now, and maybe you might get some ideas that you might want to try at your own place. We moved our replacement chicks, our replacement layer hens, their chicks, from the greenhouse up into a spot I made just below the stairwell in the barn. And I did that same thing with the concrete, that soil cement. I just threw a bag of Portland cement on the ground and mixed it in and wetted it and used that for a floor. Then I used materials that I had left from greenhouse grow boxes and some wire we picked up from a friend. And these are our replacement hens. We got several different breeds in here. Now I split this area into two because we're going to have some meat chicks coming pretty soon, and we're going to have them in here also under this other part. And while I was building this little chick area, I also did something else that I'd put off for a long time. I finally put a railing on our stairwell, and this was just inexpensive too. This is some of that plastic coated wire and some 2x4s I had sitting here for probably over 6 years. And this was just some of those cheap landscape timbers. And that worked out pretty good for a rail. So maybe that might give you some ideas. And this right here is just a removable hatch. Put a little latch here to hold it in. And I can slide that out. And that's where we're going to put our baby meat chicks. Are getting in pretty soon, a couple days. Put them in there, and they'll be right next to some big sisters here. I can do that one-handed. This other area I just made inexpensive gate. Some hinges ahead. And you got their little dirt pot water and their food. They're starting almost to outgrow this place already too. We'll have to wait a few more weeks before we can mix them in with the older chicks, older hens. I don't see any in there right now, but they can hear them. They're next door neighbors. We find that YouTube videos are very beneficial to us. They can be entertaining and also very informative, and they help us save money. And we like to share back too. That's why I post some of these videos to give you ideas, some of the things we do, and might give you some ideas. So we really appreciate those who do put the videos out there. And I hope you find this video to be some benefit to you. So thanks for watching.